So what I'm going to do is our position of the model is obviously not where we want it to be. So we're going to click on rearticulate models virtually. And you can do this manually or automatically. I almost always do it manually because it's just quite easy. You just can left click on the scan to just position it. And then if you hold down Control, all these arrows will pop up and you can either click on those grab arrows or grab handles to rotate, or you can just left click anywhere on the scan to sort of grab it and perform any sort of movement. So usually I sort of, from the default starting viewpoint of the articulator, is I'll sort of just get this sort of close to this default occlusal plane that the articulator has. Once that's done, I'll go down here to the view presets. Now these view presets are directly synced up with the articulator. So, and you can kind of see a face option here. So this is sort of your front facing view. So this would be like your perfectly square, perfectly plumb view of the patient's face. This would be the occlusal view of the upper, the occlusal view of the lower, and then you have a view of the right and left side. So I always go to the front facing view, and then I'll just zoom in from here. And basically what I want to do at this point is I want to try to get the occlusal plane or cant from right to left nice and straight with as best as I can with the teeth that I have associated. So if it's, crooked like this, then, I'll basically correct that. And then I also want to try to align the midline sort of somewhere in the middle of the pin, and we can get more precise in the next step. So I deal with the front facing view. I get sort of the right to left cant the way I like it. And then I go to the maxillary occlusal view, and I'll come over here to this secondary window here, and I'll toggle off the articulator just so I can't see. And now we can see that our orientation or our rotation is a little off. And there's some nice helper lines here. So this orange line here is represents the midline. So then again, holding down Control, I can just grab this arrow and just rotate it, and then letting go of Control and just left clicking, I can move this and I can align this orange midline line, which is linked up and synced with the articulator, with my scan. So this will then allow me to just nicely and quickly mount the case in the articulator. So then if I bring the articulator back in, now we've got it sort of placed fairly nicely on the occlusal plane, and we've got it aligned with the midline. So then when we actually do the articulator simulation, we've positioned it properly so the movement should be a general, fairly accurate or reasonable average of that'll represent sort of the patient's articulation.